this does not look like the gameplay from the trailers.
She fell in love with the leader, and it turns out they're all a hive mind, so she's fucking all of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, high on life. When this game was announced back at the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase, I think I literally said out loud, meh. And boy was I right. I got you. Before we get into the first part of this video, remember that I have never done a review before. And while I can probably still do a better job than IGN, just remember that this is basically just my opinion just put into categories. Okay, so I played High on Life on my Xbox Series S, and full disclosure, there was zero performance issues. The game seemed to be running at a stable 120 FPS, which I have no way to confirm, but it felt like 120 frames. I was going to make a complete section about just stability on the game, but I thought I'd just fit into gameplay quick. As for actual gameplay, the gunplay felt extremely nice, and that was across all the different weapons that you can get throughout the game. There was also some mobility options. You got a jetpack, a slide, and even a grapple, which I did not expect at all. The game has its own gimmicks, and even has its own kill cam. To be honest, the gameplay is probably part of the reason I got so addicted to it. The graphics of this game is actually one of the most interesting parts about it. It obviously wasn't trying to look like a masterpiece in terms of graphics, but you can tell the developers definitely paid attention. The game's art style, colors, and areas all look amazing. It's kind of got its own charm to it, which I think is probably the most important part about a game's graphics. I don't remember a time where I was playing it and thought, yeah, that looks kind of bad. The characters in this game are some of the most important parts, and they definitely add to the humour of it. And I've admittedly left Rick and Morty unfinished, but you can definitely recognise some of the voice acting. Let me just say that.
More cartel headed this way!
Yes.
Overall, you really just need to play this game to realise why it's good. It is free on Game Pass, so if you do have an Xbox, then definitely give it a shot. If anything, just play it for a laugh because this game is hilarious. Its extremely crude humour mixed with the gameplay is elite, and it's actually like nothing I've seen before.